Hello Leo, this is Jessica with Cardinal Signs. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to your reading for October 16th through the 31st. So we're going to be taking a look at both general messages and love energies for the next 2 weeks, and we're going to use a combination of tarot and the crystal for those readings. So let's get started. This is general messages and energies for Leo for October 16th through the 31st. What does Leo need to know? Okay. So highlight on love and romance for sure. We have the Lovers coming out to overlook the reading. We have the Hierophant and the Seven of Swords. And we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Now, while it's fresh in my mind, I pre-shuffled your love cards, and the messages that came out, just the cards that fell, were related to having to kind of rein in impulsive behavior. And it was related, of course, to your love sector because it was for your love cards. So any kind of impulsive behavior or things that you really want, but it has to do with being patient for them. So I'm just going to set that out there while it's on my mind. So overall energy with the Lovers, this of course can be talking about love relationships being significant, but it can be other kinds of relationships too. These might be very close, a family member or a very close friend. And that relationship will be, kind of in the forefront for you for the last half of October. It can also talk about a decision that you are trying to make, perhaps regarding the relationship or something that the two of you are doing together, making a decision together. Now we have the Hierophant here, and paired with the Lovers can be talking about marriage or marriage-like relationships, and it's paired with the Seven of Swords. So there may be some tricky energy that the two of you are trying to navigate. I don't get an overwhelming feeling that this is your partner presenting the Seven of Swords to you. I feel more so that the two of you are well connected together, that you are a strong team and partnership, and rather that the Seven of Swords that you're experiencing is around you, outside of you, and is challenging your desire to I think it's a setback. It's like, with the timing here, Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, it's like you want to do something and you want to do it in the near future or right now. But this Seven of Swords, it's a roadblock because something is going to present itself as being false. Something that you thought was true, or something being revealed to you that is going to make you have to kind of put things back, set back your timeline of when you want to accomplish something within your relationship. It's coming soon, whatever this is. This is a fairly minor roadblock getting in your way right now because there's inevitability here. It's like this is going to come in and put your plans on hold for not very long. It's a temporary hold because the ball is already in motion and it's quite strong. And it's only a matter of time. You have like big forces at work right now with that momentum pushing the two of you towards whatever it is that you are aiming for. And it's just a matter of facing this Seven of Swords with patience and grace and adaptability in how you're going to get around this roadblock, because it's not going to keep you stuck forever. It's something that requires a creative solution. And I have no doubt that you'll be able to come to that solution so that you can get around this and carry on with your plans. Now I'm going to take a look into the crystal and see what else is coming up here. Maybe a little more clarity regarding what this could be. This is for Leo. Okay, so I'm seeing you having to take like a 90-degree turn here. So you've been going along like this, that roadblock comes along, and in order to overcome that, you can't keep going in the same direction. It's not a matter of going around it and continuing on with the same goal or the same outcome. It's actually a matter of fundamentally changing your direction of where the two of you are heading together, and having to come to a solution that takes you somewhere completely different. It's still going to be wonderful. It's just not what you had originally planned. The number 8 is coming in here. It is a tentative number 8. It's like it's the way it's being shown up. It's a thread. The number 8 is created out of this very fine, delicate thread. So if maybe you're waiting for something and it's either going to be 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, something of that nature, but it's not set in stone, and that can still change and be modified. Okay, so the way that this is being shown to me, it's as if you've created some kind of dish. So they're using a culinary metaphor. So you've already collected all the ingredients. You've already chopped everything up, prepared it, mixed it all together with all your spices, put it into a casserole, and now it's in the oven. Okay, and it's a matter of waiting for it to be ready. And so the way this is coming to me is that you've already put in a lot of effort. You've already done your work, and it is a matter of waiting for it to be ready at this point. So there isn't an awful lot that you can do. Maybe you can adjust the temperature, metaphorically speaking, so you can make some fine-tune adjustments, but ultimately you've already put all your ingredients together. You've already put what it is that you want into this, and now you can do those minor adjustments, but you can't, do too much, and you have to just wait and see what's going to come back out of the oven, and if it's going to be something that you want to actually enjoy and eat. So of course use all that in a non-literal sense, and you can apply that to whatever situation it is that you're working towards together with either a lover, a friend, or a family member. Some kind of plan that the two of you have been working towards for quite some time. See, it feels like you're almost there. You're almost there. So I'm going to move on now, and I realized that was pretty much a love reading, just the way that it worked out. But we will take a look at love and romance here. Just get a deeper look at what's going on with you personally and your partner. I've already shuffled, so the top is going to be for yourself and the bottom for your partner or potential partner. So your overall energy for the next 2 weeks, you have the King of Pentacles, really nice. You have the Two of Cups and the Moon. Your partner or potential partner has the Hermit, the King of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Okay. You are the rock in this relationship right now. Coming in here with you being the King of Pentacles and your partner being the Hermit, you are the constant. You are the part of the relationship that does not sway too much with the breeze. You're strong and you're firm, and your partner needs that and appreciates that about you right now, Leo. Your partner coming in here with the Hermit is indicating that they may be going through kind of some figuring out. They're trying to clarify their vision right now and get back in touch with their basic needs, like their inner needs. This could be emotional, spiritual needs. So you being able to always be there for them and not doing too much changing at this time yourself, that's really helpful for them, because they know that they can always come back to you and there's a safe place where everything is quite settled and certain and known. You've definitely got love on your mind. You had the Lovers come out as your overall energy for the reading, and now you have the Two of Cups here. So this person is a soulmate for you. You feel that about them. You have a very deep love and commitment for them. I'll show you this card here. So there's a lot of romance. Your lives are intertwined and are really emotionally connected. With the Moon, this is an interesting thing to throw into the mix. There is something that you're trying to figure out right now as well. You are still very strong, and you're not on the surface. The way that you appear to others, especially to your partner, is not going through any turmoil. You're not like showing that to anybody, but underneath, I think you're trying to figure out something here with the Moon. And I'm going to use the crystal in a moment to try to see what that might be, because it's not coming to me readily. Now your partner, I think they're a little bit put out right now. Maybe they're overwhelmed by something. So they have the Hermit, the King of Swords, the Page of Wands. They're coming out a little bit pouty maybe, where they're having to deal with not perhaps getting exactly what they want. Maybe they're struggling with feeling a lack of independence right now, and that's why they're on this kind of seeking path at the moment. But they are going to get back into finding themselves and feeling good again. They need to work on things that they enjoyed doing in the past, activities in particular. So let's say they're really into painting and they haven't been doing much painting lately because they haven't had time. They should definitely get back into a routine of sitting down to paint regularly, because it's going to help them re-establish their connection with their true self. Because right now they're kind of adrift right now. They're feeling a little bit lost and not grounded in who they are and what they want. No, the painting is just an example. Maybe they like to dance. Maybe they like to take long walks or garden. Something that they haven't been doing lately. So they've become disconnected from themselves. So they need to get back into that. Make a commitment to do that. And it will really help them to settle back into themselves. Because right now I feel like they're kind of just floating up and not really grounded. You're very grounded right now. So let me take a look into the crystal and just see what's going on, particularly with this Moon for Leo. Okay, I actually think that for you right now, this is some kind of religious / spiritual fine-tuning. So you are perhaps seeking out information, or you're simply going through it's a quiet way that you're going through this. It's not like you're broadcasting this to everybody. You might not be even dwelling on this. These are just kind of small fine-tuning changes that you're making right now in terms of your religious/spiritual beliefs or practices at this time. And that's what this moon is representing for you. Okay, now the energy of the Judgment card is coming up, and this is just relating to the romantic partnership as a whole. Now, Judgment is talking about a decision to be made, and it's a big decision. This decision will carry with you for many years to come. And remember that we did have the Lovers, which can be talking about a choice too. So this is some kind of significant thing that you and your partner are trying to decide on right now. And you're aware of the weight that it has. It is not dragging you down. It is not weighing heavy on your mind. This could be why your partner is feeling a little bit out of sorts. It's affecting them a lot more than it's affecting you. As I said, you are very calm, collected, grounded, level-headed. Your partner is struggling a little bit more with this, milestone that is approaching, this decision that you have to come to together. Okay, I'm being shown a comb, and the phrase fine-tooth comb is coming up. So you have to be careful here with this decision that you're going to be making. As I said, this is a long-term decision. It's going to affect you for many years to come. You have to go through the details with a fine-tooth comb. You don't want to rush into this, keeping in mind that the cards that came out while I was pre-shuffling for love was talking about being impulsive or having to overcome impulsiveness and the need to be a lot more in the energy of temperance, where you're calm, you're able to be patient, you're able to look at things objectively rather than from a impulsive emotional response. So that's more the energy that the relationship needs when it comes to making that decision. And really paying attention to details, going through everything with a fine-tooth comb, leaving no stone unturned, because you don't want to be surprised once you commit to that decision and realize that you didn't know something going into it. Okay, so those are all of the messages that are coming up at this time for you, Leo. So I'm going to bring the reading to a close with that. So I hope that you found this reading helpful, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you can find my email in the description box below. So I look forward to seeing you again at the beginning of November for our next 2-week forecast, and take care of yourself until then.